WT in the chat, man.
You know, I was a little bit jealous at first. It's kind of a weird feeling knowing that your woman was in the arms of another man, even if it was only for a few hours. But it's interesting. You don't seem like you have as much of a real like moral issue with the act itself.
What's going on, beautiful people? I pray that you guys are blessed and highly favored. Such an interesting topic. But before we get into it, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more of these and way more. Let's get into it. Now, I can understand why people are trying to really taint Andrew Tate, his character. I do take in consideration that in the past he's said some really, questionable things. But when I listen to this man now, he seemed to have matured and has been woke, and he think and speak differently. And a lot of people don't like change. They like to refer to you as who you used to be and not who you are and who you've become. But anyways, I'm going to go through Andrew Tate's answer to Adam22. And it's going to be very interesting, my thoughts. And let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And let's go.
Well, I can give you my opinion on why I wouldn't ever do it. And I think the reason I wouldn't ever do it is because I believe that a man and a woman have a connection between them, and I think that connection is solidified by sexual exclusivity from the female's part, and I believe there's an energy cord between.
Now, I do not agree when he says from the female's part.
I do believe there's a degree of the connection which is damaged, and I think that when the relationship is good, perhaps you will not feel it.
If a man can feel a kind of way when his woman is sleeping with another man,
you might notice a slight difference in behavior, because
are naturally emotional is going to feel a kind of way when her man is sleeping with another woman. But I feel like sometimes men say, oh, from the woman's part, because they don't want to take accountability and discipline themselves to do the thing that women are expected to do, which is not step out of the relationship or the marriage. If you put that expectation on someone, make sure you put it on yourself first. If you expect to be in a relationship where someone submits their body to you and only you, make sure you discipline yourself to also do that. Do not expect that from someone, but you don't expect that from
fantastic answer. I want either
right? And a lot of men, they're expecting a woman to submit their body to them, their mind to them, their spirit to them, but they just want to submit whatever they want to submit. It doesn't work like that. We live in a world that is giving and taking, receiving and giving. It's karma. Okay? It's karma.
I do also think that
so if you are saying, okay, I'm in a committed relationship,
the 4-minute mile was impossible to achieve, they believed, until one man ran the 4-minute mile, and then a bunch of people ran the 4-minute mile. So once the seal's been, there's an energy cord between, and I think that once that's broken with another man, I do believe there's a degree of the connection which is damaged. And I think that when the relationship is good, perhaps you will not feel it, but when the relationship is bad, or when arguments start to happen, or you start to get on each other's nerves, you might notice a slight difference in behavior, because I do also think that once the seal has been broken, I'll give you an example.
You have to remember relationships are both way. So if the seal can be broken from the woman sleeping out, it can also be broken by the man sleeping out. You also got to bear in mind that if a woman can sleep out and you get in an argument with your person and you're like, I can go and get it from somewhere else. Why can't a man be like that as well? That's why they have side chicks. And when they're having difficulties at home, where do they go? To their side chick. You're no longer, bound or binded together. What you have done, you've allowed someone else to enter the relationship. And so it's no longer two-way, it's now three-way, which if I or her or he did not signed up for a three-way relationship or four-way or five-way relationship, then don't give it to them. If you want to have a relationship where it's open, be clear about that. Because when someone have submitting their body, their mind, and spirit to you, and you are sleeping about and doing your own thing, it's painful.
Once the seal has been broken, I'll give you an example. The 4-minute mile was impossible to achieve, they believed, until one man ran the 4-minute mile, and then a bunch of people ran the 4-minute mile. So once the seal's been broken, for example, let's say your wife's sleeping with another man, The idea of sleeping with another man is not as intimidating as it once was. And perhaps the idea of sitting through an argument or sitting through a rough patch in a relationship and continuing to try to work it out as opposed to just jumping on a new man, it might be less appealing than it once was previously. So I believe, personally, if my woman had already slept with another man, she's more likely to just give up on the relationship and sleep with another man again in a rough patch. That's my personal opinion.
I find it so strange that someone will listen to Andrew Tate and what he just said and argue it. But this is just common sense. If you're in a relationship and someone's sleeping out, why would they go through a rough path with you when they can just go and find someone else? Anyways, let me know your thoughts below in the comments, family. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to grow. Also to my new subscribers and my subscribers since day, beat up your chest. God bless.